Experience of January, like everybody says, oh, New Year's resolutions, there's all this money. I've never noticed that. I've always noticed back half of the month of January, it gets busier. And my February, April, March were my New Year's resolution months. What have you noticed in January, and what steps are you take? I know you have your plan of attack for your social media to get people in for your new things, but why don't you talk about as soon as somebody walks through the door, your process of signing someone up, and maybe, your thoughts on slowing down the sales process.
So you made one point that I disagree about, actually. And it's funny because I actually train my staff to do it this way. But everybody walks in the gym a certain way when you're coming in to sign up for the gym or just check out the gym, whatever it may be. Sure. If they come in and they are at the desk and they say, well, I'm here to get a membership, the first thing we do, if they say that, I don't care what happens, you hand them the tablet and you close the sale right then. But then it is mandatory that no matter what, they get the tour. So then they get the tour afterwards, only because you never, like, somebody's ready to rock and roll, credit cards in hand, let's go, let's get them going. And then you give the tour and you give them your key card and all that stuff and show them how to use that. So that is the only thing I do push. If they come in ready to rock and roll, you get them done. If they're
as long as you're still giving them a tour, it's not slowing down. Pushing them out. Yeah. It's the same thing.
If you come in for a day pass, we give a tour. Like, the tour is a good thing. It shows them where the bathrooms are. It shows them where most of the equipment goes. Obviously, about our athletic center, which is on another end of the building here. It's a separate studio. So we show them that. You go over the hours, the class schedules, how you can look that up on our website. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, holiday hours, stuff like that. So there's always a tour. The one thing that is keeping my focus on point for this whole new promo and raising prices and stuff right now for January not being that great. It's kind of nice a little bit because as a gym owner, you hear about the New Year's resolutioners and most people that don't know the gym business, and all you other gym owners can probably say the same thing. We become rich and we can retire next month because we bring in so much new business. But that's not the case. However, this time it's kind of nice because, how many percentages of New Year's resolutioners do you really hold on to? So it's kind of nice because the people that are signing up are kind of a little bit more serious and taking this more of, I want to make this my lifestyle, not just a 3-month quick hit, lose 10 pounds, become a new me in 3 months resolution. Then boom, they cancel their membership and don't come back. I've noticed that. Also, I don't even like to bring up COVID much anymore. It's an excuse now at this point. I'm over it. However, COVID has changed my perspective on another thing in the gym business. When I first opened, before we opened, I did a lot of research talking to other gym owners and people in the fitness industry. And they used to say that a real gym rat, 6 days a week, you lose money on because they use your facility so much. Well, I don't know about you guys, but the gym rats and the gym goers, the 5-day-a-weekers, they're keeping our lights on now. I have had more serious people now in my gym than I've had in the 4 to 5 years before this, because we would always just have the hobbyist. Maybe 3 times a week, if we're lucky, we'd see people. But now we got a real consistent flow of steady gym goers. I don't like to use the word gym rat, but people like myself who I like to work out 6 days a week. It's just keeps my mind right, keeps me focused on things in life. We have a big base now, and that's kind of another reason why I've decided to, I got a great foundation of people. We're going for it, and we're going to raise the rates. So the other thing that I've liked is about raising the rates, especially with the way January's been, is that you're going to get serious people when it comes to making an investment on their health and fitness when they join. Like, if you spend, I don't know, it used to be like a $44 package, right? Okay. You didn't really invest that much money. You don't really have to think too much if you want to cancel it in a month or two. But if you start spending $55, $60 a month to get started with your annual and everything, you might think twice about canceling 2-3 months from now, like, well, I paid that annual fee plus the monthly's high. I might as well stick it out another month and try to maybe do better and get myself a little bit more consistent. So there is that aspect of it all too. February is always a pretty good month for us as well. I can say that you do get those people that didn't want to join in January because they didn't want to be considered a resolutioner, because people do have a complex a little bit, even though we don't think that way, but people think that way, that we do think that way, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
March is always good for us because I always have my weight loss challenge promoting starts April 1st. People got to get in the door, get signed up, start to learn the gym before that happens. So February and March are always good months to begin with. So it's a good time to start the new pricing, I would say too.